Afternoon's opening event will be on the way. The lights flashing, and the gates are open for the afternoon's first race, which happens to be the Pic-of-The-Crop handicap. Out of the chute, onto the main course towards the centre of the track. The shocking pink colours of Crystal Diamond goes to the lead. In second position is the 1 to 4 favourite Chris. This is Celestial Storm, tracked by the hat-trick seeking Island Cotton. And then we have One Grand, and the back mark at the stage is none other than Carbon Copy. They go around the top turn, and it is Celestial. It is Crystal Diamond in the lead, and clear by 3.5 really. In a quarter of 25 and the fifth, she goes down the backstretch, handily held by Antonia Bishop. Also in handily held is Celestial Storm with Jalon Samuel. Also nicely rated is Island Cotton, 1 Grand with Jockey Beckles peeping over his right shoulder. And the back marker continues to be Carbon Copy, as has been from the outset. 49 and 3 for the half mile. At the top of the hill, and it is Crystal Diamond. That lead begins to shorten considerably somewhat. Just clear by 2 lengths. In second position, Celestial Storm. Island Cotton now takes closer order. 1 Grand now being asked for an effort. And you can continue at this stage. The back marker continues to be none other than Carbon Copy with a lot of work to do. They come back towards the quarter pole and change the guard up front. It is now Celestial Storm, the 1 to 4 favorite, who shoots clear on the outside. Island Cotton comes to answer the question. They come towards the corner. They're going to straighten up and turn for home now. And it is Celestial Storm on the outside. Island Cotton making heavy well of it. Down towards the inside is 1 Grand. Crystal Diamond is not today, and you can discard Carbon Copy. Deep stretch, but class form is Turnberry. This is a big horse. This is a big rider. It is Celestial Storm by 4. In second position is Island Cotton. Third is 1 Grand. Then there's Crystal Diamond. And at the back is Carbon Copy to stop the clock in a decent 137 and 3. In a moment, I'll have a recap for you.
Red flag is raised. They're off in the Bridgetown Market, and Sadler's Dream was the slowest into stride. Prince Hector immediately makes his intentions known, and he goes right out to pick it up. So, as a race to the mile marker for the first time, it's Prince Hector, and he has for company Danny Boy. These two go 3 clear of Brighton Bell. To the outside is the oldest horse in the field, Easter Monday. Contrary to his last race, he is in company with the field this afternoon. Sadler's Dreams made a headway, and Savong is the trailer, and they're covered by just 2 lengths as they come through the stretch for the first time. It's Prince Hector on the inside, and Savong, Jalon Samuel now goes to pick it up past the wire for the first time. So it's Savong who leads now by 2 lengths to Prince Hector. Danny Boy is third, Eastern Monday fourth, and he shadows Sadler's Dream, and Brighton Bell is now out at the back as they go past the 5.5. It is Savongo who's made the lead. Prince Hector now goes offensively to the outside. Danny Boy is third, Easter Monday fourth, then comes Brighton Bell, and Sadler's Dream is the trailer. She's just 4 off of Prince Hector, who now retakes the lead past the 4-furlong marker. Prince Hector leads from Danny Boy as they get over the top of the hill. Easter Monday is getting closer with every stride. Savonga is starting to plummet through the field as she's now joined and engaged by Sadler's Dream and Brighton Bell as they get over the top of the hill. And just 3 furlongs to run, and Danny Boy points. Prince Hector comes right back at him. Easter Monday is all in from third. There goes Brighton Bell. Savonga is now out at the back as she's passed by Sadler's Dream. They're all in with a chance with over a quarter mile left to go, and Prince Hector is still there. Easter Monday and Danny Boy come with the shot. So to Brighton Bell, they come to the corner, and it is Brighton Bell out wide who points. In between horses is Danny Boy, and trying to stick in there as they swing to the judges, Prince Hector, and taking the overland route, it is Brighton Bell. Game in between horses is Danny Boy, and a tough customer at the rails is Prince Hector. 3 horses with the chances, they come for home, and Danny Boy in between them is sticking his neck out. Prince Hector and Brighton Bell up to the wire. Danny Boy holds on to beat Brighton Bell. Prince Hector was third, Savonga fourth, Sadler's Dream, and Easter Monday was the last one home. In a moment, a recap for you.
He just gets himself settled. And they're racing. And Scarlet Ambro very quickly on the inside. Between horses, Positive Dancer sticks that nose in front. So it's Positive Dancer from Scarlet, and Trojan is next. Between horses rushing up is the Awesome Fox. On the outside is Mary Stewart. Further deeper in the track, now going splitting the horses actually now is More Fresh Milk. Then South Pacific has just one beaten at this point, and this is Silver Bullet. The opening quarter completed in 25 and 2. They race towards the drill hall. It is now the Awesome Fox who has a length and a half lead from stablemate. More fresh milk. Trojan is dead. Scarlet Anna's had enough. Mary Stewart has found her best right. On comes the hunt, and inside the quarter pole they come. And there are no more turns. And the awesome Fox is in command. On the outside is Trojan. Between horses is Mary Stewart. The awesome Fox, and on the outside Silver, but it's rattling home. But here's Mary Stewart to pick up the awesome Fox and put him away. Mary Stewart wins. Anytime, 108 and 2. In a moment, we'll be back with a recap for you.
Just waiting for someone to settle. Right flag is raised. And away they go, and everyone broke well, and Bandit and Guest again got shuffled back as the race to the 5 furlong markets. The favorite Cipriani, also to Mr. Busanga's into it 455 days after he last competed. Non-partials also there too. Midnight Chit is content to let these three storm up the back stretch. Then there's Gabriella Marie. Royal Flush is beaten for early speed, so to Bandit in his return. King's Meadow has one behind him, and that is Guest again, who is 10 off of Mr. Busanga and non-partial, and these two are rolling along. They've gone through the opening quarter in 25 and 4, and they just have 2.5 furlongs to travel, and non-partial puts ahead in front. Mr. Busanga second. They're quickly coming back to Cipriani and the others as they come under the mile marker, and non-partial shoots, and it's non-partial's race to lose from here as they come under the mile marker. Cipriani is looking to pounce Gabriella Marie as well, and coming over the top is Midnight Chick as they turn for home. Bandits looking for a way through as they turn for home. It is non-partial. Cipriani's checked out as Midnight Chick comes to the front. It's Midnight Chick non-partial, and here's Bandit trying to get rolling late. Gabriella Marie in it as well, but close to home. It's Midnight Chick who's going to get it done. Midnight Chick wins from non-partial. Gabriella Marie was third. Bandit fourth in 108 flat. In a moment, a recap for you. So comes forward. They're going to hope that he breaks this afternoon. Fire Queen and Wavering all in. And where they go. And again, JB Cloud absolutely refused to jump. And this afternoon he has for company Fire Queen. But JB Cloud has come out this afternoon, but he's going to have to really run to get into company with the field that is led by King of the Valley. So it's King of the Valley who leads from Justice League. Brigadier Lightning's on the outside third. Quindawall to the inside fourth. Koyaba a bit hard to handle fifth past the wire. A break of 5 back to Mr. Brook. Wavering and Nobody Want Johnny has JB Cloud behind him, and Fire Queen absolutely refused to jump. 5.5 furlongs to go, and the opening quarter was a dawdling 28 and 2 for King of the Valley past the 5 furlong marker. Justice League is in hot pursuit. There's another break of 4 back to Brigadier Lightning. Then there's on the outside Koyaba. Behind that one is Quindawall. The others, JB Cloud just passed Mr. Brook, Wavering, and Nobody Want Johnny. They're way off of King of the Valley, whose lead is cutting down by every stride as Justice League and Afri War get closer. Then there's Brigadier Lightning. He's followed by Koyaba. Quindawall is going the wrong direction. The others are out of it with just over 2.5 furlongs to travel, and King of the Valley is led at every call. Justice League has been asked for his best. Brigadier Lightning is getting into contention. Koyaba is still on the bridle with a quarter mile left to go, and the white face of Justice League points. King of the Valley, that's it from him. Koyaba and Brigadier Lightning are the closest pursuers as they come to the corner. And Justice League brings them into the stretch. He's on top by 3, giving up his King of the Valley, and exasperated Koyaba in between horses, Brigadier Lightning. But as they come for home, it is Afri Ward who points the strapping chestnut for home, and it is Justice League who's going to pummel his competition with such devastating ease. He gears down over the wire. King of the Valley second, Koyaba third, Brigadier Lightning fourth in 140 and 1. In a moment, a recap for you.
$1.20, and there were a couple of winners. The high five
Racing and in one was very slow to go. Dorset also was off to a somewhat hesitant beginning. Northern Star, however, popped away smartly and is accompanied by Stolen. These two are about a length and a half up of 9.69. Daunting David in one after a hesitant beginning has gone past 1, and this is Dorset, the Gold Cup winner. Spots the field is just over 9 furlongs to go. They go past the 9 furlong start, and it's now Northern Star, just the leader from Stolen. These two continue to lead from a hard pulling 9.69. There's a length break before we find Daunting David. Length away to N1, and Dorset continues to see the field. The opening quarter was 25-3 as they have a mile to go, and they turn into the shadows past the stands the first time. Into the stretch, it is now Stolen, who's just got in the lead. A length and a half up from Northern Star, the big white face with the gray checks. In the blue with red cap and black and gold sleeves is 9.69. Daunting David, black with red sleeves. Dorset to the outside in the blinkers, red and gold. And in one, white with purple stripes is the back marker. The opening half was 50-1 as they head off towards the starting point. And it's Stolen trying to make the running from here to home. Just 3/4 of a length up now from Northern Star, 9.69 on the inside. Daunting David is going to go 3 wide. N1 and Dorset continue to observe proceedings. After 6 and 1, 19 and 2, they're at the half-mile pole. Round the far turn and heading up the hill past Brigade House. And the leader is Stolen. In front by just 3/4 of a length from Northern Star, who goes closer. Daunting David comes under right, so too does 9.69. Dorset has 7 to find, N1 has 12 to find as they come past the 3-furlong pole. The mile 1:45 and 2, they race to the quarter pole. And it's Stolen and Northern Star. These two match strides. Northern Star now comes through and picks it up. It's Northern Star from Stolen. Here comes Dorset with his run. And also Daunting David. And there are no more turns. And Northern Star's white faces in front. On the outside, here comes Dorset rattling home. It is Dorset on the outside of Northern Star. Northern Star from Dorset. Northern Star on a strong right. Left hand. Dorset one last desperate search. Doesn't get there. Northern Star has done it. The winner stops the clock in 2 minutes and, well,
forward, Sheldon Surgeon. Right flag is raised. And where they go, and Hercules has dropped the jockey. Hercules has lost company with Sheldon Surgeon as the gates open. So as they go to the mile marker for the first time, it's on the inside, Devil's Candy, into the outside, her stablemate in Summer Again. So Summer Again goes to pick it up from Devil's Candy. Then comes in Ernesty Elaine, Chatterbox, the loose horse. Hercules is on the outside of his stablemate, Memory Lane, as they turn in no-fly zone. Vernon has one behind him, and that's Daring David, who's about 7 off of Summer Again, and coming across is the loose horse trying to impede Chatterbox past the wire. So it is Summer Again who leads from Chatterbox. To the outside is Ernesty Elaine. Then comes Devil's Candy. Memory Lane has to her inside no-fly zone. A break of 4 back to Verde. And the trail is the blinker Daring David, who is about 10 off of Summer Again past the 5-furlong marker. So it is Summer Again who leads. From Ernesty Elaine, Chatterbox is back to 3rd. They are halfway home. Then comes Devil's Candy. Behind that one is No Fly Zone, and she's followed by Memory Lane. Verdon's trying to get into it, and Daring David continues to go backwards as they get over the top of the hill. And Ernesty Elaine now tackles Summer Again and passes that one. Then all in from 3rd is Chatterbox. Cruising into contention is Devil's Candy. To the outside is Verdon, who's behind that one. Then there's Memory Lane going the wrong direction. Daring David is asked to pick it up with over a quarter mile left to go, and it is still Ernesty Elaine who leads with just under a quarter mile left to travel. Here comes Devil's Candy to get into contention as well. The others have to really get rolling as they come to the corner. And it is Ernesty Elaine who swings to the judge on top. Here's Devil's Candy as they turn for home. And it's Devil's Candy who collars Ernesty Elaine, who tries to battle right back. But Delano Lopez and Devil's Candy are home and hose. And Devil's Candy off the layoff is going to come back in style. Devil's Candy by as much as she pleased. Daring David from last got it for 2nd. Then came Chatterbox. Ernesty Elaine was 4th in 1:57 and 1. In a moment, a recap for you.